All right, let's just jump right in. For years, we've all gotten pretty good at spotting those really obvious online scams. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The email from some long-lost prince with horrible spelling, or that generic "Dear valued customer" message promising you $1 million. We see them, we laugh, and we hit delete. Easy.
But here's the thing. That question isn't some plot from a sci-fi movie anymore. It's the new reality we're all living in. The whole landscape of these attacks is changing so fast, and honestly, the old tricks we used to spot them just don't work anymore. Because the game has totally, completely changed. And the simple, kind of scary fact is that the old rules for spotting a scam are pretty much useless now. Scammers have this incredibly powerful new weapon on their side, and it's artificial intelligence. Just look at this upgrade. Remember those glaring spelling mistakes? The ones that were a dead giveaway? Gone. AI writes with perfect grammar and can mimic any tone. Those generic gradings? Nope. They've been replaced with messages that use your name, maybe your job title, or even mention that trip you just posted about. The whole thing is built to be so convincing. So, what are we actually up against here? Let's define this new enemy and break down exactly what makes it so incredibly dangerous. The source material I'm working from uses this perfect analogy. You see, old-school phishing was like a scammer just casting out a huge, wide net hoping to catch a few clueless fish. AI-powered phishing? It's a whole different beast. It's like a smart, laser-guided spear aimed directly and precisely at you. And AI gives them a heck of a toolkit. We've got the flawless language, sure, but the real game-changer is hyper-personalization. I mean, imagine getting an email about your specific flight, with the right airline and the right dates. AI can find that info. And then you have deepfake audio and video. That could be a fake voicemail from your boss that sounds exactly like her, or a panicked call from a loved one. And the scariest part? AI lets them launch thousands of these unique, tailor-made attacks all at once. Okay, I know that all sounds really intimidating, but this is the most important part of what we're talking about today. Even though the attacks are way more sophisticated, you are not helpless. You can absolutely fight back, and it all starts with knowing the new signs to look for. And this right here, this is their biggest weakness. For all the fancy technology, their goal is still super old-fashioned, emotional manipulation. They want to create a sense of intense urgency to make you panic so you just react without thinking. That feeling of panic, that is your new red flag. So, here's your defense plan. It's just 3 simple steps. First, the second you feel that artificial sense of unusual urgency, that I have to do this right now feeling, just pause. Take a breath. That's your alarm bell. Second, question what they're asking. The email might look perfect, but would your boss really text you to buy a bunch of gift cards? The weird request is often the crack in their story. And third, and this is the big one, verify, don't just trust. Let this be your golden rule. Seriously, never, ever click the link in that urgent text or reply to that weird email. Instead, contact the person or the company through a channel you know and trust. So if you get a strange text from your bank, close it and open your official banking app yourself. If you get a bizarre call from your brother asking for money, hang up and call him back on the number you have saved in your phone. That independent verification, that's your shield. And here is another huge red flag to watch out for, a mismatch in how they're contacting you. Scammers love to get you to move from a formal platform, like your work email, to something less secure and more personal, like WhatsApp. A legitimate professional or company will almost never, ever do this. It's a massive warning sign that something's really not right. Okay, so beyond spotting these scams as they happen, there are things you can do right now to build a much stronger wall around your digital life. Let's talk about your personal security arsenal. Think of these 4 habits as your own personal suit of armor. You know, good digital hygiene is just being smart about what you share online. Trusting your gut means it's okay to be a little suspicious. And staying informed, which is what you're doing right now, keeps you a step ahead. But one of these is, without a doubt, more important than all the others combined. And here it is, multi-factor authentication, or MFA. The source material calls this non-negotiable, and I could not agree more. It's just that simple system where you need 2 things to log in, usually your password and a little code sent to your phone. It is the single most effective barrier you can put up, because even if a scammer steals your password, they can't get into your account without that second code. Seriously, if you do one thing after this, go enable MFA on every important account you have. Okay, so let's bring this all home. The game has changed, yeah? The threats are more sophisticated? Absolutely.
But this fight is so far from over. In fact, you actually have a huge advantage. Let's just reframe this whole thing. The AI brings sophisticated deception to the table. You bring your human vigilance and a healthy skepticism. The AI creates automated urgency. You have the incredible power to just pause. It creates personalized lures. You have the ultimate weapon of independent verification. Your very human traits are the perfect counterattack.
So here's the bottom line. The technology behind these scams is, yeah, it's incredibly smart. But beating it comes down to being mindful, being vigilant, and being disciplined. The machines might be smart, but you can be smarter.